2 today. Again, make sure you go to the shared swap and copy the lesson 2 folder off the desktop. And very quickly again with the workflow, when you open up that folder, you'll basically see what's called standard After Effects workflow. Remember again, you have to create this manually when you're doing your own project. These are created for us today so we can work on this particular lesson. The assets folder contains any media files you're planning on using, and again, because After Effects is a multimedia platform, it can literally handle just about any type of media you want to throw at it. And you can see there's a couple of files in there, very small project. End project file, that's where basically we're going to store our AEP files, which are basically our project files. That's After Effects projects, that's what that stands for. And then you'll notice again there's a finished project folder which currently has nothing in it. And the reason being is that we haven't finished this lesson. When we do finish this lesson, this is where the final version of the AEP file goes. And then, of course, whenever we do any renders, for example, we want to actually export that After Effects project into a format that can be used in an NLE, nonlinear editing software. Of course, that's where that rendered file will go. So again, that's your workflow for After Effects. Make sure you're using workflow properly, because if you're not, you'll get into problems very quickly. Also, file naming protocol. Right now that folder is called Lesson 2. Remember again, the file naming protocol is BRTF1265, indicating you're a broadcasting student, and that's the course, 1265. If you hand stuff into me that is not labeled this way, I'm not going to look at it, simply because people put wrong stuff in wrong drop boxes, and I'm not going to waste my time. Of course, the next thing you want to do is you want to give the project a name. So for today, we'll call it L2, short for Lesson 2. And then, of course, you want to put your last name or your first initial and your last name, or something that indicates whose work this is. So I'm not playing guess whose work this is, because I'm definitely not going to play that game. And that, of course, is how we want to set up every project, and making sure we create the right folders in our master folder, and then, of course, make sure that we name that folder properly.